So you just played in the Rose Bowl game. So what's your favorite memory from not only from the game, but when you got to the stadium and you did your walkthrough? What were your
Yeah. My
feelings?
fondest memory probably is just going into the stadium, knowing how legendary it is. One of my high school coaches played in it.
Mm,
And so just being able to go into such a legendary stadium where so many great athletes, Hall of Famers played in it, it was truly amazing. To be able to see the sunset, right before kickoff,
mhm.
it was awesome.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, there's now obviously you had a great game. You close it out. What was that feeling like when you're? Was the feeling any different scoring a touchdown at no at your home stadium in the Big House compared to the Rose Bowl game against Alabama? You know
Yeah,
that kind of thing.
that's probably in my career. I have two favorite touchdowns. One of them is in the big house
Hmm.
when my right guard Zach Zenner got hurt and I threw up a 6-5 for him.
Hmm.
That one sticks with me. And then the Rose Bowl,
Yeah.
overtime touchdown
Yeah.
against Alabama. Two great coaches going at it, Coach Harbaugh and Coach Saban.
Yeah.
The battle to go to a natty. Like that touchdown meant so much to me just because we were down. We were down right before we went into overtime. We went down and drove, and then we were able to put it away in overtime. And so that touchdown, between the two, I don't know which one means more, but doing that in the Rose Bowl, man, it means a lot.
With your, you being in the position you're in, you get to see amazing stadiums. Now you're going to see even more amazing
Yeah,
stadiums, around the country. And you see them in college football, your career, and now seeing them on the pro side. Um, what's so special about some of those other buildings that you've played in? Now there's the Rose Bowl, but there's places like Death Valley and LSU, and
yeah,
the shoe in that other town, Columbus. What are special about those other places?
they each have their own creativity to it. The big house is the biggest stadium. We pack it out. It might not be the loudest, but best believe no matter who we play, it's gonna be packed out. You talk about Death Valley, a stadium that kind of just goes up and all the sound comes down and you can't hear. And then you talk about the Rose Bowl. It's a beautiful stadium. The location is beautiful, and I just keep going back to how legendary it is. Like nothing gets better than the Rose Bowl. It's probably the best bowl game. I was fortunate enough to play in it. And it was really special to me just because Michigan. We went to the college football playoff back-to-back years, and we lost. And so being able to get over that hump, like we said we were, and to do it at the best bowl game, it really meant a lot. But each stadium has their own little thing to it. But I love playing, whether it be the big house or away stadiums, just seeing the difference, the fans. It was a cool experience.
Yeah, that's great. Um, how does playing football for you shape your character, your work ethic?
Yeah,
You've been
yeah.
playing this since you were little, so
Yeah.
now you're in the pros. You're playing at the highest level you can possibly play. How does that shape you?
I think it shaped me. I wouldn't say football makes me who I am,
Hmm.
but it definitely has made me a better man and has taught me a bunch of lessons as all the sports that I did, but especially football, just because it's not an individual sport. It teaches you how to work with others. It teaches you how when things don't go wrong, what not only can you do right, but what can you do to help the team, get back on the same track and keep the same vision. And that goes in life. You're not in life alone, whether it be you with your family, your loved ones, your wife, your kids. It doesn't matter. You have to stick as one and keep pushing through good times and bad times. So football has made me and shaped me into a better man for sure.
That's awesome. How does it feel to be asked to be a part of the lasting legacy?
Yeah.
We're almost 103 years old. As you said, there's all these legendary folks, everybody from a Warren Moon to a Vince Young to Troy Aikman and Michael
Great
Irvin and all
names.
those, right?
Yeah,
And
great.
now, you're part of that legacy.
Yeah.
They're part of the history that keeps the stadium going. How does that make you feel? And the fact that we are trying to protect the Rose Bowl, how does it?
It's truly an honor. It's a blessing. But it feels great knowing that I was able to do enough, and it really wasn't me; it was the team. But we were able to do enough to, be a part of that legacy that will keep going on because the Rose Bowl is the most special bowl game. I don't care what anyone says. in my time being there. The Rose Bowl was more fun than the national championship. You know, that's just the God's honest truth. But you know, being able to say, you know, you're part of that legacy that the Rose Bowl has, like you said, Troy Aikman and all the other greats. Like, you know, it's definitely special and it's definitely honoring. It's something I don't take for granted.